Hi everyone and welcome to the Spring Festival playlist. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and hit that bell so you'll know every time we put out a new video. Come see us Saturday for live stream with lots of rare cars and credit giveaways and seasonal help. See you there. Thanks guys. Now here's Val.
Hey everyone, welcome to the new Spring Festival playlist. Now as usual we're gonna show you the Forzathon challenges and also the cars that we use in the championships. So let's have a look first at the Forzathon shop. There is something very weird going on. There seems to be an Apollo for 2000 Forzathon points. Now I don't know if this is a typo or some mistake or some silly thing, but that's not worth 2000 Forzathon points of grinding for hours and hours, so just go on the auction and try to snipe one. Then we also have the Hummer, that's also pretty expensive, and there is some weird boots with flowers on and the jacket, and as usual the super wheel spin and the wheel spin. So let's have a look what we need to do. We need to drive and own the old Mercedes 190E. I will show you that car in a few. Also, what do we need to do? We need to have a total of 3 stars on speed traps. We have to earn 6 clean racing skills, and then in a minute I will tell you something about the 20 miles we need to drive. So let's get over to the speed trap. Now, as usual, the club members are also tuning and designing their cars. And TomStev is still going for legendary tuner. He's close to there, so I appreciate it if you guys also download his tune. And also see Corvetteman has a nice design for her Mercedes. So let's have a look at the speed trap. Now the speed trap that I take is the Wesloch. Now it's dirt. I have a road and a dirt tune for it, but I would recommend doing this just on dirt. It's way easier. The car doesn't have a lot of top speed. So just start from here. I will quickly show you what to do. Now as you can see, there is the road right in front of you and there's a tree. So we're going off-road. I just put my car in 4th gear, or if you drive automatic, just a little bit carefully, then just drive straight, and then you easily get the speed trap. Now the next one you need to do is we need to have the racing skills. Now the easiest way to do that is going to the drag strip. The one I used is here on the highway. Now if you do this twice, you will have the 6 clean racing skills that you need for that Forzathon. Now the other thing, this one is being bugged for months and I have no idea why Playgrounds is not fixing that. It's getting really annoying. Club members and other people are not getting 100% anymore every time this is in the Forzathon. You need to drive 20 miles. Now the thing is, on PC, for me, it also doesn't work. So what do I have to do? I have to put my FPS on 30. I get a headache after 20 miles and then my Forzathon is completed. But on the Xbox is a problem. It's not fixed and they can't get 100%. So Playgrounds, can you finally fix this bug that has been there for months and months and people can't get 100% on it? We've been asked too much. We can't keep sending submit a ticket. This is just getting ridiculous. Okay, let's go over to the championships. Now here at the trail, that was not easy. I can tell you that. It was really not easy. They completely messed up with those Mercedes that have 6 wheels. They drove like a boss. They took corners like a boss. And they finished like a boss as if it was nothing. It's like they were in X-Class driving super fast without grip, with the grip of, I don't know, the best grip I ever seen in this game. Now the car that I use for this is the Lamborghini 002. Now where is my Lamborghini? Here it is. So this is the car I used for the trail. Now the other guys used the Ford Raptor 2017, as you can see. So if you like that car more, you can download the tunes of the club members. You will see that in the description. Now, what are we going to win from this? That is a completely new car, and that will be the Jeep Wrangler, the Birdie. I will quickly show you that. That will be this one. Now, as you can see, there we go. Sometimes I can't go down on my cars, and then I need to do some other stuff. So this is a car that you can actually win from the trail. Now, it's not tuned yet, but it didn't drove really well. It was flipping all over the place. So we need to tune that and see if the car is good. It's as big as a Ford Raptor for some reason, but we will look into it and if it's worth something to tune. Now let's go to the next one. The next one is playgrounds. We didn't do that yet, but we will do it after the video. Now, we do not have many cars or options. So what we need is a B-class, and we need a super hot hatch. Let me quickly have a look. So I had to buy the 2014 Golf R. The 2010 is rare or not rare. I didn't check the auction yet, but you can also use that car. But this is a car I used. I tested on the beach and it did very well. So that's the one I'm gonna use for the playgrounds. Now TomStev will be using the 2010 Renault Megane RS250, and I see Corvetteman is using the Audi RS3, and there's some guy, I don't know what he's doing, but don't use that car. Okay, let's go to the next one. Here at MR Spotlight. Now, what do we need? We need an S2 mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Now, that was also not very easy because it was raining there and the Dravitars been knocking us out like crazy. It was really not fun driving that championship, I can tell you that. Same goes for the trail. This week I really didn't enjoy it. It was a big pain in the ass. Dravitars kicking us out, having extreme acceleration and grip cornering. It was really not fun. It's like on highly skilled, it's not highly skilled, it's like extreme unbeatable for some reason. Now, the car that I used for that is the Ferrari F50 GT. Now, be careful, it's raining and it's rear-wheel drive, so don't push it too hard. Just use your brakes and throttle where needed. Now, TomStev used the Lego Senna and Corvetteman used the McLaren Piora car. Now, the car that we can win from this is also a Ferrari. Now, the Ferrari that you can win is the Dino. That's this one. It's about 400,000 in the auto show, so it's not really something special. It's more like a collector's car, I think. But this is the car that you can win from the MR Spotlight. Now, the next one that we need to do is the Sacre Bleu. Now, what do we need? An S2 car from France. Now, there are not much French cars in the game that can go to S2. So let's have a look. We will sort at the country. Then let's go to France. Now, as you can see, you have like the Bugattis, but the Bugattis don't have much handling, but you will have to use this. I do not recommend any of the other cars. Now, the car that I used was the EB110. Now, I put the 8.0 engine in it. The sound of the car is really nice, but be very carefully because this car has extreme power and acceleration. So you need to be careful with the throttle and just brake on time. Now, the guys used the 2018 Bugatti Chiron for that. What car can we win from that? That will be this one. Of course, it will be a French car. And this is the car that we won, the 1980 Renault 5 Turbo Forza Edition. I think I never drove that car, or maybe once. But It's not my kind of car. I never use it in any race or something. But this is a car that you can actually win from it. Now let's have a look at the last one. Here you see culture icons. Now that will be a cult car P600. Now let's have a look at the cult cars that we can pick. There are not a lot of cult cars in the game. That, well, it's dirt, so you need to decide what you want to take. Now, sometimes I took the Beetle, but this time I took the Meyers Manx. I was surprised how good the car drove on that championship. It has a lot of grip. Yeah, of course I put the most widest tires on the back, so for the grip, but it did well. It only sounds weird. I think it needs some oil or something. Now the guys used what is that? The Morris Minor Series 2 Traveler for TomStev, and Corvette Man used the Datsun. So if you like those cars, you can download their tunes. Again, it will be in the description. Now, what do we win from culture icons? Well, Sequint flat cap. Well, I'll try to translate it because I can't pronounce it. It's an old man's head that's blinking in pink. Now, it's not my kind of style to wear that, so I'll just put it in the closet here in Forza. But then you know what you can win from that. Okay, let's go quickly to the PR stunts. Now, the PR stunts are pretty easy to do. You can basically take any S2 car you like. Let's go, for example, to this one. Now, this one here goes downhill, so I started from this side. I'll quickly grab the Ferrari. I asked TomStev to retune the FFX, especially for me, because I like my center balance very high on a car. It's called Valorster Custom, I think it was. So just start from here, take the corner. If you got a fast car, you can just drive it and you will have it. This one was very easy to do. Now the other one here, if you start from here, this will go downhill. If you start from here, it will go uphill. Now you can do a fast entry from this side, but I took the downhill. If your car is fast enough in acceleration and cornering, you can easily go downhill. So I just started from here. Just step on your brake a little bit, and then you can go full throttle again, downhill. Here, just go back full throttle, and you will have it. Now, the last PR stunt is also a very easy one. It's this one. You just start from this here. I'm trying to, there you go. Okay, so it's here next to the wall. You just start from here. Now I don't have traction or anything on, so I need to be careful. But this is what you need to do. Well, do not flip your car, but it's from that spot you need to start, and then you just jump. So this is the spot where you need to start and just drive on the jump, and you will get it. Okay, so that was everything. I covered everything. We will have a look at the seasonal cars of 50% and 80%. Now, the Caterham is an old car in this game. We used it once in a Forzathon. And then also we have the TVR Tuscan. That was a real car before they decided to do an update of the auction house. That's made only like 3 cars. Rare that you can sell for 20 million, even if you're not a legend. So basically, they totally screwed up the auction house. I'm not much anymore on the auction because I don't think it's worth actually going on the auction house anymore. But we will continue on the live streams giving the cars on the auction house because it's just fun. So this is the car that you win at 50%. I'll go back to the guys here. Well, I'll go back to the girls here. I'm sorry, I don't know where Tom is. He's the only guy here in the convoy. So that's the Caterham, and the other car that we win at 80%. That is the TVR. Let's have a look. So this one was rare before the auction update. Now it's a complete mess and it's not rare again. Not rare anymore. So there you go. This is the one at 80%. Now, as you can see, TomStev is in the car that you win. That is basically the new car of this season. I'll quickly take the Caterham again, that you guys can see what cars we win at 50 and 80%. There you go. Oh, there he is. So, TomStev is in the newest car. That's a fully new car in the game. I am in the 50% seasonal car, and Corvette Man is in the 80% seasonal car. And as you can see, Rel is in the advertising van. Now, I hope the video will help you doing everything from the Forzathon and the seasonal. And as you can see on the van, every Saturday we do a live stream. The RDTM club helps out people in the championships, in the trails. We do auctions and we do credits giveaways. Once again, everybody from the club that keeps helping me every time, every week, thank you a lot. I appreciate it very much, and we will see you on Saturday. Thank you. Bye bye.